It's the same side that beat the Bulldogs by 8 last week. Matt Bowen is at fullback, Ty Williams and Matt Singh on the wings. Josh Hannay and Paul Bowman, an excellent centre pairing. David Miles is the 5'8", Nathan Thien, the halfback. Locking the scrum and captaining the team is Travis Norton, Luke O'Donnell and Steve Southern, the second rowers. Up front, Paul Rauhihi, Aaron Payne and Shane Tronk. Their interchange, Rod Jensen, Glenn Morrison, Lee McWilliams, Mitchell Sargent, coached by Graham Murray. Well, their opposition tonight, Paul, you've got to say if momentum is important at this end of the season, they don't have any. One win from their last 5.
Yeah, they're going pretty ordinary. They haven't played great football. They need to turn it around tonight. They need to lift, no doubt about it. But Wayne Bennett, I reckon he snuck this Brisbane side in. He knows that all the pressure is now on North Queensland, and here's how they line up tonight. At fullback, Carmichael Hunt. On the wings, Gary Tupou and Stuart Kelly. The centres, Brent Tate and Sean Berrigan. Darren Lockyer is the 5'8", Casey Maguire at half. A back row of Tony Carroll. Gordon Tallis is the captain in the second row with Dane Carlaw. Shane Webke will play tonight in the front row. Ben Ikin starts at hooker in jersey 17. Petro Sivanasiva. Their bench, Neville Costigan goes back there with Corey Parker. Sam Thaiday and David Stagg come into the squad. They're coached by Wayne Bennett.
Now, drama downstairs. We're being told that Gordon Tallis returned to the dressing room. Well, this is drama.
Well, Corey Parker is out there, and there you can see Gordon Tallis. He may have picked up some leg injury, done a hamstring or something on the way out. Man to the referee tonight. Let's get underway.
Extraordinary. So semi-final football in Townsville is underway. And it is Sivanasiva with the ball. 15 metres out from his own line, and Payne and Tronk. They were the welcoming committee with Luke O'Donnell. Ikin has dummy half duties, and Webke gets his first touch. And it's a Cowboys pile-driving tackle with 4 in there. The props, Rahihi, Tronk, Southern. And now with Parker. Well, Tallis returns to the sideline. Quite incredible. What a start to the game. And now Carlaw for the Broncos over the 30. They may look to kick before they get the tackle 5. They will with Lockyer. Pressure on him, though. The pressure was applied by Norton. Now it is the last tackle, and the number 1 kicker is out of play. Back for Hunt on the 30. Hunt is able to step back over the 40 for Lockyer. Keeps it alive with Webke. He gets inside the Cowboys half. Tupou's with the ball. Tupou got past Singh. Keeps it alive for Carlaw. And Singh comes from behind to make the tackle.
Oh, that's great defence there by the Cowboys. They rushed up on Lockyer on tackle 4. But then they made the bust on tackle 5. Matthew Johns on the sideline.
Yeah, guys, all the drama. It looked like Gordon has pulled a hamstring. It's around the tendon. And I must say, when he come back out, I had a look at him. He doesn't look confident. In fact, he looked rattled. Just for information, it's not going to be classed as an interchange.
Well, that is amazing. And O'Donnell is Cowboys 5 metres inside their own half. But already the drama is here. It sets up the night, doesn't it? Miles passes inside for Hannay. And Parker goes low. How does Corey Parker feel? 45 metres away from the Broncos line. Payne penetrates. Makes 15 metres. 30 away from the line. And last tackle with Nathan Thien. Kicking, sending Singh on the chase. The leap of faith last week. Doesn't get the ball tonight. Carmichael Hunt comes down with it. That's a line drop out for Brisbane.
And a couple of plays there very reminiscent of the success of last week. Aaron Payne up the middle of the ruck. So dangerous out of the dummy half area. And then a pinpoint kick contested by Matt Singh, taken by Carmichael Hunt. And he was kept in the in-goal area. Great kick there from Nathan Thien. Line drop out. The pressure is maintained.
Marvellous take, Carmichael Hunt. 17 years of age. Crowd unhappy with the line drop out. Not coming as yet. Bit of time soaked up. And the left boot of Lockyer. This is back underway. And it is Rahihi who returns for the Cowboys. Back to the 30. And 3 there. So Broncos under a bit of early pressure here. Tronk carries forward. Only made his debut in round 7 this year. Webke there to take in front on with Sivanasiva. Payne a dummy half to the left. And Miles is first receiver. Inside finding O'Donnell. And there to meet him was Tony Carroll. The Cowboys are in the scoring zone. They're only 15 metres from the line. This is Nathan Thien asking a question to the Broncos defence. Only 10 metres out, and Parker got his man. Payne to the right. Bowen up in the front line with Norton. Norton holds it up. And on the chest of Paul Bowman, just 9 metres away from the line, he was taken by Maguire. Bowen again for Fiend. Big line to the left, he kicks straight. Hunter's getting across for it. And it's over the dead ball line for a 20-metre restart.
Yeah, they needed to go through the hands there. They had about a 6 on about 3, and it was a hands job. Didn't go through the hands, and a kick into the dead ball. So the pressure off for Brisbane.
And tonight another chance for you to win $2,000 with our VB Man of the Match competition. They've been great supporters, VB. All you have to do is correctly pick who you think the commentary team here will vote as our VB Man of the Match. SMS text your answer to 1889926. The lines will close at 9:15 tonight. Our thanks to VB. And Brisbane in possession. Lockyer, inside ball finding Tupou. Big winger, only his third first-grade game tonight. Around his legs was Rahihi. Southern over the top. On halfway, Brisbane work right. Lockyer's work is crisp. And Carroll is held up. Locking up the ball. O'Donnell over the top. It was Hene Low. They met back in round 6 this year. And a win to the Broncos. 19 points to 12. And now over the sideline, the call had come through from Manda. A penalty to Brisbane late in the count.
The claim there is that the Cowboy defender didn't hear it, and it's probably a fair argument. The noise here is going to make it difficult for the players. Travis Norton also coming across to have a word with Tim Manda.
Well, here is the door open for Brisbane with Sivanasiva 10 metres away from the Cowboys line. It was Rahihi Low with Tronk, the two front rowers for the Cowboys. Aiken for Lockyer. They work left, the cutout ball for Parker. Back in for Maguire. 5 metres away, and Bowen was called up into the front line of defence. Out of dummy half, they go with Aiken for Sivanasiva. Trying to be the battering ram over the try line. Just a metre out. Aiken has them going to the right. Wide ball with Lockyer. Lovely floating pass for Tate. Tate back in field. 11 away from the Cowboys line. Able to keep it alive, and now thrown to ground by O'Donnell. Just 10 away. Aiken with Lockyer. And a dummy from Darren Lockyer. And upended in the Bowen tackle. A try saver.
He was
5 metres out from the line.
Wait, Tom, ready.
Another penalty for Brisbane. Lockyer with a tap for Maguire. Intense pressure here on the home team, the North Queensland Cowboys. Hunter's in a dummy half. Short side play. Carmichael Hunt tries to burrow over. And the defence holds firm with Norton. Right on the Cowboys goal line. Lockyer, another cutout ball with Carroll. And the defence is answering every challenge. It was Hene up there, ball and all. With Corey Parker. Again, 9 away, and that is tackle number 4. Aiken. Brisbane throwing everything at the Cowboys' defence early. This time it is Miles and O'Donnell making the tackle. Last again. Back-to-back sets for Brisbane. Lockyer. The kick is across for Tupou to chase. Singer's under it. Tupou got a hand to it. It'll be a 20-metre restart for the Cowboys.
It wasn't that long ago that the Cowboys were guilty of conceding soft tries. That's the big improvement this year. That was outstanding defence, keeping Brisbane at bay for consecutive sets. Try saver by Luke O'Donnell and Petro Sivanasiva. Great work from the centres as well. Finally, Tupou putting it over the dead ball line. That's a confidence builder for the home side.
And North Queensland back with it. And it is their second rower, O'Donnell, who will play it on the 30. Payne with Rahihi, Winky and Sivanasiva there, and the big front rower for the Cowboys was looking to offload. He too under an injury cloud going into the game. Here is Tronk. A thrill for him to be playing in a first-grade semi-final against the likes of Webke, who is penalised. The Cowboys will get field position here.
Well, at least he's been consistent in that area. And he's gone well tonight, Shane Tronk already. A couple of big hit-ups. He and Rahihi, the cornerstones of this pack. Webke didn't agree with the penalty. He didn't like it. But look at this kick. That's a great kick for Tuts. Now they're only 28 metres out, the Cowboys.
And it is Payne sending Big Tronk on another surge forward. Parker and Webke there. Cowboys 15 away from the Brisbane line. Rahihi with another hit up and a bit of footwork as well. Ball wrapped up by Carlaw. Sivanasiva the man low. Payne to the right. Nathan Fiend with a dummy and then back left. Finding Southern. And Southern is just chopped out of the play by Carroll. Payne, Fiend, on with Miles. Good passing. Ty Williams, just 5 away from the Broncos line. Hannay in a dummy half. They set again to the right with Miles in the defence. Rushed up off the line. Carlaw cut off any opportunity to spread the ball. Here is Fiend. This is the last for the Cowboys. Bowen's inside ball put down by Singh. The corridor had opened for the Cowboys winger.
Ah, that was a great chance for the Cowboys there. Could see it coming. Matt Singh had come from the left wing, looking for the inside pass. It had been set up, just had to catch it. One man to beat.
It ended up in the grasp of Maguire. So they settle down again, these two Queensland teams with Aiken. No score as yet. First semi-final. Bulldogs against the Storm tomorrow. Maguire with it. Back towards halfway, and Miles there with O'Donnell. Tony Carroll. Most of the football has been played in the attacking zones of both teams so far. Last tackle here for the Broncos. They will look to their number 6, Lockyer. It was Payne who rushed up. Back for Sivanasiva. Broken defensive line. Sivanasiva's pass not handled by Tate. Picked up by Kelly. Still the last, and Kelly puts up the bomb. And it'll come down on the 30 with Bowman. Tupou doesn't touch it. Play on Cowboys.
And the Broncos showing a great desire to run the football on the last tackle. Again, Darren Lockyer threw the ball to Petro Sivanasiva. Not the normal play you would expect at the end of their tackle count, as Travis Norton takes it close to the halfway line on the 3rd.
Payne with Tronk to Carlaw. Carlaw able to hold him up with the assist of Sivanasiva and Carroll. Payne, Rahihi this time passes short of the line for Fiend. This is good work, Hannay. Sending Williams down the left. Kelly's got him. He's a real speedster, Ty Williams. Hails from Innisfail and a try-scoring specialist. Fiend, last tackle. 20 away from the Broncos line. It's a high ball for Tupou. And well diffused by this rookie to first grade.
Yeah, pretty good defence by Brisbane so far tonight. Gordon Tallis heads back into the tunnel, into the dressing room. Has not yet been on the field and seeking more attention.
His parents, Wally and Judy, who we heard from with Matthew Johns before the game, they would be perplexed at what has happened. They'd be in the dark as to what problem Gordon has. Carlaw back to the 40.
Well, it was quite strange. We saw a picture of him walking out, leading the side. Next thing, he was laying down, face down on the table. It's almost like a sniper got him.
Webke will play it. It was Norton, the defender. Aiken for Lockyer. Confident player, passing for Parker. And Parker on halfway, and Hannay was there. Tallis returns to the sideline. We follow the trials and tribulations of Gordon tonight in his hometown. Maguire now for Berrigan. His first touch of the ball, 40 metres away from the Cowboys line. Last tackle with Lockyer. A stab kick. Singh under pressure did well. Difficult bounce, and now the counter-attack. Nathan Fiend had to evade the referee and ran into Carroll.
Get that into you. Tony Carroll, what a great tackle.
He would have preferred to run headlong into Manda. Carroll cleaned him up. Here is O'Donnell, he's lost the ball. Sivanasiva. Brisbane in possession. Sivanasiva out the other side. And has brought the ground 20 metres away from the line. Petro, he looked up, he saw nothing but the try line in front of him. Maguire, in for Kelly, ricocheted off Southern. 9 metres from the line. Quick play the ball. Aiken for Lockyer. Lockyer, great pass for Carlaw. Stands it offloads for Berrigan. Scramble from Cowboys is superb. They're back in possession. Norton got across there, I don't know how.
Oh, both teams having opportunities. They can't get the football over the line. Nathan Fiend, when he got crunched, had a 5-man overlap to his left-hand side. Then Brisbane looked like getting across. Great work from the centres, Hannay and Bowman. Intelligent time to come in and make tackles.
Semi-final, edge of the seat stuff. The tension as Tronk carries a couple back to the 30. Offloading for Williams. Kept alive, O'Donnell. And Fiend does likewise. Norton under a high tackle from Aiken. 35 metres out from their own line. Williams has got himself in a dummy half. He got past Maguire. Sideline comment, Matthew Johns.
Yeah, I'm just watching the start of this game. You know, the Broncos, they want a tough forward. Oh, here they go. The Broncos want a tough forward battle. You know, they want to use their size and power to control the contest. The Cowboys are doing very well. They're using their little light steppers and it's driving the big guys crazy.
A little bit of light stepping from Bowen, offloaded for Payne, and Hunt on the end of that kick. Norton led the chase, but Carmichael Hunt does extremely well. Men at the back under pressure. And Tupou just looked to steamroll over the Cowboys' second rower Southern.
And as Brisbane play the football, Shane Rebke and Petro Civoniceva are still making their way back. They haven't got inside the 20 yet. They are exhausted out there. Just 14 minutes gone, and they're down a forward at the moment in Gordon Tallis.
And a tough time for Petro Civoniceva. You would notice the Broncos players wearing black armbands tonight. Petro's grandfather passing away in Fiji. As Darren Lockyer kicks from inside the 40. This is good off the boot. Set up nicely though for Bowen. Now he has Singh in support, and he's in just a canter. Back into the tackle of Tupou. Tupou would have 30 kilos on him. Bowman inside with Matt Singh. What a player, what a performance last week. Here's Ty Williams, almost past Lockyer. Back on his feet, keeps it alive with Miles. 40 metres from the Brisbane line. And Lockyer got in a wrestling match with his 5'8" opponent. Back in field there, 35 away with Tronk. Sargent is on for Rahihi. And Sargent's first touch was taken low by Civoniceva. There's a problem for Lockyer now for Brisbane, as the Cowboys get a penalty.
Square here.
Shane Rebke
Causing some traffic in the play the ball area there.
25 metres out, right in front.
And Darren Lockyer getting some attention out there as Travis Norton signals to the post saying we'll take the points.
Yeah, look, it's a gift 2 points. When you look at the Brisbane defensive line at the moment, they are dead set, all hands on hips. They're very tired. This will help Brisbane. They might get 2 points, but it'll certainly help them.
You can see Darren Lockyer got opened up over the right eye.
From 27 metres out, Josh Hannay to put the first points on the board. He's done that. 2 points to nil. The Cowboys over the Broncos, and Gordon Tallis is on for Brisbane. Webke, Civoniceva to the bench. You're watching Finals Football live on Channel 9, week 2 of the playoffs. And Morrison out there for the Cowboys. I didn't think he'd play again this year. Tallis in the defensive line. Morrison plays it on the 20. Sargent able to make 8 metres, and the reception committee that time was led by Carlaw and also Costigan. With O'Donnell working to the left, short of the 40, but they're good metres for the Cowboys following the first points of the night. Morrison ready for a second hit up, and Costigan looked to cut him in half. 5 metres short of halfway. On tackle 4 with Nathan Feen. He'll kick this time from outside the 40. It's deep to the corner. Carmichael Hunt's a lonely figure, but it's able to trickle over the dead ball line. Matthew John sideline.
Yeah, Gordon come past all us guys down before. He looked at myself and Steve Wall as he raised his eyebrows and winked. We don't know if they're playing ducks and drakes. Just on the interchanges, and the Brisbane forwards tiring. One thing we haven't talked about is the weather up here. It is warmer, it's more humid, and if you aren't completing your sets of 6 and getting dominant in the ruck, I tell you, the petrol tank evaporates pretty quick.
Brisbane in possession on their 30. Here is Tallis. Sargent was there with Bowman and Feen. He will play it on the 40-metre line. Cowboys up by 2. Winner to play the Roosters for a spot in the grand final. Lockyer, 5 short of halfway. He seems to have recovered. He was taken low by Southern. Lockyer finding Berrigan. Flat ball on the line with Costigan. They're now 35 metres up. Very quick play the ball. Lockyer. Some of the Cowboys are offside. Hunt back inside for Tallis. And that is the last tackle, 20 metres away from the line. Sargent was the tackler on Gordon. Now Lockyer able to steady before kicking. Here's a test, an examination for Bowen, who just stands his ground in goal. As cool as you like. And we've got a 20-metre restart again.
Excellent stuff there by the Cowboys, and also by Brisbane. Good set of 6 by them, but you had to like, even when Bowen took that, there was 3 and 4 Cowboys around him in support. O'Donnell's had a strong start to the match, gets a good 10 metres.
30 metres away from their own line with Ty Williams. You see the work of Shane Tronk, 7 hit-ups already tonight. And Williams has done very well, lost his headgear in that little challenge. Away with Steve Southern, who is upended by the Broncos defence front on. It was Corey Parker. Payne to the left. And Sargent working the short side. He's played every game this year. He's tackled there by Carroll. 5 metres inside Broncos territory. Morrison revved up for a big night. That time a leaping tackle from the halfback Maguire. 5th here with the Cowboys. Bowen kicks in. Singh on the chase. Gets a jump on Tupou. What a battle they're having. Singh and Gary Tupou. Brisbane back with the ball 5 metres from their line.
I know that Matt Singh scored a hat-trick last week, especially from the high kick, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys look to target Stuart Kelly's wing and see if Ty Williams can have a little bit of success on that side of the field.
Gordon Tallis called to play at 25 metres out from the Brisbane line. They come to the right with Carlaw this time. And Carlaw is driven sideways, the driving being done by O'Donnell. They're leaving a mark on reputations here. And almost all origin pack for the Broncos. This time Parker cops the treatment. And it was Sargent in low with Payne. Kicks from the 30. That left foot, it was sweet off the boot. But Singh was back. And look at the confidence. Link up with his little leprechaun at the back. That's Matty Bowen, who links up with Ty Williams.
Well, those three players who just combined there have scored a third of the Cowboys' total tries this season. That's how dangerous they are. As Hannay comes across field, taken by Eichen.
Now Jensen gets his first touch. Well, he went straight through the tunnel. He did a big dive through the Broncos defence. Bowen from dummy half. And Carlaw, and then the intercept. Big Gordon comes up with it. He loved it. Tallis links up with Lockyer. Broncos with Tate. Bounces away from Ty Williams. Tallis the intercept. Don't have to say that too often. Stu Kelly. Now inside the Cowboys half. And the Broncos will position themselves to put on the attacking plays with Maguire. Hold it up for Carmichael Hunt. Then for Tupou. There's a passage there down the left wing. A fend on Singh. The drive gets him to the sideline but not over it. He hovered over the top of the stripe. Here is Maguire. Oh, terrible ball along the ground. Again, it has found Gordon Tallis. He's only 25 away, though. And Morrison and Sargent ride the Broncos captain into the ground. And a dummy half with Eichen. Lockyer, 15 away. Here's trouble. Kelly puts it down. 15 metres out from the line.
Good
There
play.
was a chance.
Yeah, great play by the Broncos. They found some space, but in the end, Stuart Kelly couldn't take the pass. Matt Bowen was coming over in cover. Tupou nearly into touch, surrounded by Cowboys there.
Well, he did go into touch. There's no doubt that his head touched the
Just the
white
top
line.
of his melon.
Nice decoy play there, sending Tony Carroll through. It opened up the overlap.
Oh, you've got to catch them in semi-finals. Matt Bowen was there in cover. Maybe would have got Stewie.
But with the anguish on the bench, it's different. It's not run of the mill. It's not rounds 1 to 26. This is the semi-finals. Everything to play for. Loser leaves the country tonight. Travis Norton, 19 metres out from the Cowboys line. Well, if they had any stage fright, they've weathered that early, the North Queensland side. Here's O'Donnell. Front on over the top was Tallis. As now Lee McWilliams gets ready to come on. Their substitute dummy half. Milking the call from Tim Mander. Good expression up here in Cowboy country.
Especially at dairy farmers.
Exactly, here's Morrison. Outside the 30 was Sargent. Driven back this time by Carroll. The Broncos, they've caught plenty, they can dish it out as well. McWilliams gets his first touch. And O'Donnell, the former Tiger, 9 metres short of halfway. That is tackle 5. Parker's getting through a lot of work for Brisbane. 13 tackles already. Top of the count for Brisbane. Kick to the corner of Tupou again. Back on his own goal line. And he runs straight into Jensen and Norton. And the set starts 10 metres out from the Brisbane line. Only points of the night, a goal to Josh Hannay. Hunt back in with Sean Berrigan. Stepping into Nathan Feen. And he's back to the 20. And the struggle starts all over again. And with it is Hunt. Getting up into that first receiver role. What a precocious talent at the back for Brisbane. Eichen to the right. Lockyer, well read there in defence by Sargent. He had his man. Lockyer was shaping to pass to the right. And now they work the short side with Parker. Met low on the tackle of Hannay. Tackle 5 on their 40. Lockyer, one step over the 40. Was under big pressure there from Ty Williams. They have their own scuffle back outside the 40. Matt Bowen comes up with the ball and almost gets back to the Cowboys 40. Miles back in field, and McWilliams is a running forward this time.
Yeah, nice versatility with Lee McWilliams out there. Good dummy half. He's excellent running out of dummy half. He can also play like a back rower and take the ball forward as we just saw.
Looking across with their captain Norton and that tackle from Aiken. Standing 45 metres away from the Brisbane line. Here is Jensen. And that time his run was cut short by Berrigan. Webke and Sivanasiva, they stalk the touchline again. As the Cowboys run it across field, the kick over the top from Bowen. Carmichael Hunt doesn't come up with the ball. It's Miles. Cowboys have got the first try. Miles is over.
I think he's offside, Andrew. I think there's a big doubt about him being behind the kicker, Matt Bowen. I won't go off too early.
Check it onside, mate.
I'm with you, Pete.
We're going to check the onside.
I think he's about half a metre, half a step or so just in front of the kicker, and he came within 10 metres of Carmichael Hunt.
He gets the football now, Matt Bowen. Now, the try scorer is immediately on the outside.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, from that angle, I couldn't call it back. From that angle, it looks a little bit worse. This is a tough decision because they're not great angles to have a look at. And I don't know whether you can definitively say that the man immediately on the left of the kicker is in front. Leave this one to the man upstairs, and that will be Graham West and Mick Stone.
Well, here's the decision for the first try of the night. First try to the Cowboys. Semi-final number 1. 6-0 to North Queensland. And for an 8-0 lead.
And that's now 6 games in a row where Brisbane have conceded the first 4-pointer. And that was the important thing for the Cowboys, to get points in this first half.
And Hannay is successful. They're singing up here in Townsville. Sideline, our duo, Matty John, Steve Aubers.
Tell you what, guys, they're doing a great job. The Cowboys, they're fatiguing the Broncos with an onslaught of middle field running by their little speed men. Nearly lifted the roof off when they scored their box. What an atmosphere.
It is hard to hear. It's great to be here. The Broncos, of course, bringing back on Shane Webke and Sivanasiva now to give those guys a rest. They were looking a bit tired. Interesting to see tonight Ben Aiken. The number 9 has been a problem for the Broncos with Neville Costigan usually starting it. Ben Aiken started it tonight and done a good job.
Well, for those of you not aware that aren't regulars, Boxhead is Steve Aubers. It's a lovely nickname to have to carry through your life.
Good shot there by Webke and Tony Carroll on Glenn Morrison.
He's lost the ball, Glenn Morrison. This is only 15 metres out.
Yeah, it's so important when you score points that your next set of 6 is mistake-free. Well, after that collision and hit, Glenn Morrison has lost the football. And immediately invite the opposition to do something in return.
What an opportunity for Brisbane. Lockyer, full set, 20 metres out from the line. Bowen there. Still not sure whether Darren Lockyer is 100% fit. Sivanasiva, another inspired charge from the Broncos front rower. Taken to ground by Mick Williams. Aiken up for Webke. He follows up on Sivanasiva. Miles went over the top with a swinging arm that missed. There was a cry that Webke had lost the ball. And now Manda has got the call from the touch judge, and he's not too happy, Tim Manda.
No, he's had a crack at the touch judge. Make a decision, boys, because the players were crying out, he dropped it, ref, he dropped it, which he did. It went forward as he tried to maybe offload it. 4 Cowboys there, and then all of a sudden, at last, the touch, I said, yeah, he knocked it on, Timmy.
Yeah, just for those people at home who thought, well, hang on, he's held on to it. Once he loses it and it touches a defender, as it did then, it immediately constitutes the knock-on.
And of course, you've got to consider Manda and his officials working under the enormous volume of this crowd. As Singh carries it infield. The Cowboys chant there with the ball only 10 metres out from their own line. Here is Bowman running there at Maguire. 8-0, North Queensland in front. The first semi as Lee McWilliams tries to steal 5 metres. That's all he got. As Maguire and Sivanasiva were there with Tallis. Bowen with Sargent. And again, the defence is bruising that time on O'Donnell. It was Lockyer coming in from O'Donnell's left. They continue to go left with Morrison. And a good tackle, though, from Carroll. Last tackle. And McWilliams picks out Fiend for the kick. Again, it's come from just outside the 40. Not for the first time tonight. Carmichael Hunt with the ball. Linking up here with Tupou. Tupou tries to race away from Fiend. He's lost the ball. It's a knock-on against Brisbane. The rookies at the back, they're being tested.
Oh, they're high-fiving. They're loving it, the Cowboys, and the fans go up. Tupou running strongly, but strong tackle over the top by O'Donnell, who's been terrific tonight.
He's been the best out there, I think, Luke O'Donnell. He's had a magnificent second half of the season. In fact, the back row has been a real find for the Cowboys. Steve Southern has come from nowhere. Flynn picks it up. Bowen from the scrum base.
And with a step, he got a right foot step away on Aiken, and Webke broke from the scrum. McWilliams, they're only 15 metres away. Webke again makes the tackle. What pressure on the 5-time champions, the Broncos. As Norton comes to the right, steps away from Sivanasiva, unloads for Sargent, just 5 metres away from the line. Cowboys up by 8. McWilliams, Bowen, another step. Great tackle, Tony Carroll. 10 out from the line. McWilliams, Miles, their try scorer, in for O'Donnell. The ball's come loose from O'Donnell. Superb defence from Brisbane. Sivanasiva back with the ball. It was blast furnace pressure, and they stood the heat. They're back on their 30. With it is Lockyer. Tallis running at the little halfback for the Cowboys and able to offload. It's a loose ball. And the desperation of the Cowboys with Bowman. He comes up with possession. To the right with Norton. That is Morrison. Again, they're inside the Brisbane 20. One try posted already. McWilliams pass, finds Fiend. He finds Bowen rather. Inside with Jensen. Taken low on the tackle of Sivanasiva. 10 away, McWilliams. Miles finding a man on the charge. That was O'Donnell, he's lost the ball. And again, the Brisbane defence is solid. It's better than that.
Again, it's Tony Carroll. There's been 4 bell ringers out there from the Brisbane team, and he's been involved in all of them.
Well, he's 21 tackles already for the night, Tony Carroll. 21 tackles, and many of them one-on-one. Having his best ever year. Kevin Campion tonight, not part of the 17. The grand final veteran who may get a look in at another decider. Push against the feed from the Cowboys. Lockyer tried to get to the ball with Bowen, and Brisbane have come up with a ball. Oh boy, we've got everything here in Townsville.
And that was a concerted push there by the pack. Look, they've trained for that, they've worked for that.
They've wound it back 25 years.
How disappointing that they didn't get the football. A shock tactic, and it worked superbly.
Stuart Kelly will play it on the 30. And with Ben Aiken called in to starting hooker tonight. McWilliams trapped him there. This is the last tackle for Brisbane. It's been a tough set for them. Not a whole lot of ground made, but plenty of ground on the kick. Bowen's got a bit of room to move here. He looks across at Singh. He finds Matt Singh. He's over the 30, links up with Ty Williams. He decides to pass for Hannay. What about this confidence? The Cowboys, their first time in the finals. Now they've lost the ball. 35 metres out from their own line.
Well, both teams have got to look at themselves. They've got to start completing their sets of 6. It's just not happening. But that was raked out. There was a hand in there by David Stagg, no doubt about it. Crowds are soon on the big screen.
Well, this is a great opportunity for Brisbane. Time is off as they were on the hunt for the ball. It's been retrieved by Casey Maguire, but 35 metres out. Down by 8 and going to the blind side with Tate. And Ty Williams comes up with a tackle. Tate able to offload with Carroll. He runs almost straight over the top there of McWilliams. 30 away from the line. Webke runs into Jensen, offloads for Sivanasiva. This is Aiken. Now Lockyer. Carmichael Hunt with a step on Singh. Back for Lockyer. He's dropped the ball.
Well, the Cowboys' defence is just relentless. They just keep coming up in waves. Their line is very good tonight. And the desperation defence, that's a great tackle by Matt Singh running in off the wing. And Darren Lockyer, just a lack of concentration.
Yeah, the defence has been very good, but the decisions made by their wingers and centres have been outstanding so far. They've sniffed trouble and they've come in to snuff it out.
And that scrum win with Josh Hannay, sideline, Matty Johns.
Well, it's just on Tony Carroll. If Tony Carroll's made 21 tackles already, I'd be targeting him. If he's made 21, he's probably tied. And eventually tied players make poor defensive errors.
On their own 40, the Cowboys with Luke O'Donnell. Sivanasiva goes low. Been a great return, Sivanasiva and Webke after their stint on the bench. Now Nathan Feen could offend on Webke that time. Hannay does a jump left and a jump right. Now he's trapped on halfway by David Stagg. Cowboys in possession, leading by 8. Rahihi. He also has had a sit on the bench. Offload a good one for Miles, the try scorer. Last tackle, the Cowboys. 40 metres away from the Brisbane line. Nathan Feen with a chance to run. Threads the kick through. High bounce there for Hunt. And Hunt is trapped in possession, 11 out from his own line. Hunt and Tupou are being worked over, and this is Tupou in possession. And Morrison there to make the tackle, 19 metres out from the line. We're 5 minutes away from the halftime break. First time NRL finals being played in Townsville. And the Cowboys, according to them, it's going to script as Berrigan. He is tackled short of the 30 by O'Donnell. Also getting his stats up, 13 tackles, 12 hit-ups tonight. This is Brent Tate, 15 metres inside his own half. Rahihi adding his weight to a dominant tackle for the Cowboys. Now Aiken, this kick was from inside the 40 and has been touched in flight. Aiken leads the charge in any case. Ty Williams with it. Links back up with Bowen. Bit of pasture here to run into with Matty Bowen. Offloads for O'Donnell. Tallis saw the pass coming. Makes the tackle on O'Donnell. 15 metres inside their own half. The Cowboys again. Ty Williams.
Ty Williams has nearly been their best player tonight. They've had some great forward displays, but Ty's been everywhere. And his working with Matt Bowen and Matt Singh is just fantastic. Big run from Rahihi there again.
And an offload too. So 4 minutes remaining in this first half. Cowboys are 45 metres from the Brisbane line. Nathan Feen in for Jensen, who got past Tallis. There were 3 of his Broncos teammates there to stop the run. Maguire, Sivanasiva, and Stagg is taking off out of dummy. Half goes Mick Williams. And Stagg makes the tackle again. Last play, 15 metres from the line. Bowen with a kick. Getting back there is Berrigan. What about the pick-up of Hunt? What about that under pressure?
Oh, that's as good as it gets from Carmichael Hunt. Remember, he's only 17. Should still be playing under-18 football in club football in Brisbane, but look at him. And that's a great run by McWilliams. He took advantage of no markers, some slow Brisbane forwards, and then Carmichael Hunt come from under the posts, read it beautifully.
At 8-0 down. Lockyer's dropout is big. It's very big. Bounces into the legs of Rahihi, 40 metres out from the North Queensland line. And again, he's able to offload for Bowen. He stepped past a tiring Webke. 35 metres from the line. Again, it was Carroll there as the last line virtually. McWilliams takes off. Webke gets him. Another good run. McWilliams has lost it. Pressure off Brisbane. I've got no dramas with the decision.
You've got to have control there, Lee. Greasy ball, sweaty ball, mate.
Yeah, no. Once again, lack of concentration. No use blaming anyone there. Matthew Johns on the sideline again, champ.
Well, Fatty, I said it before, they've got to go at Tony Carroll. Don't run at him, take the ball away from him, then come back with bodies in motion. Make him make a decision.
Scrum win on their own 20. So they hang in there, and that time the upending tackle comes from Hannay. It's the width of the field, the big hits tonight. Both teams. Tate, this time Williams gets up, and little Fiend drives in like a terrier on the test centre. 25 out from their own line. Sivanasiva's ready for another hit up. McWilliams is there over the top with Fiend. Just outside their 30. Aiken for Tallis. He looked left. He had to look a long way to find a teammate to pass it to. And Morrison up in the face of Gordon Tallis, and he looks hurt again. Lockyer, inside pass, finds Webke. 5 short of halfway. Penalty against David Miles.
And the last minute chance now for Brisbane to get points on the board. I'm not sure what happened to Gordon Tallis before the game, but he's playing on about 3 pistons. Very brave, courageous performance by him to be out there.
Little over 60 seconds remaining in the first half. Sivanasiva on tackle number 1. 25 metres away from the Cowboys line. Aiken to the right with Lockyer. This is Stagg on an angled run back to the centre. He was met front on by Jensen. But still 4 tackles in the bank for Brisbane. Again to the right with Maguire. Links up here with Hunt. Great tackle by Hannay. 15 metres out now from the Cowboys line. Kelly, infield, Maguire. Floating ball for Lockyer. There with it is Berrigan. got away from Bowman, then ducked away from Rahihi. Only 10 metres from the line. And a dummy half with Aiken. Lockyer holds it up. Inside pass with Tallis. Now back with Webke. Webke's just 5 metres from the line. Last tackle for Brisbane. Final 30 seconds of the first half. Lockyer's put it down. It's a changeover.
And put that down to this Cowboys defence. The way they are playing, it's just... They have been waiting for this for 10 years for this home semi-final. They've got it. Look out, Matt Bowen tries to get through. They are doing themselves and their crowd justice.
15 out from their own line. Rod Jensen with a job of getting back over the 20. What a first half. The first semi-final in Townsville. 8-0, the Cowboys over the Broncos. The winner tonight has a date with the Roosters on Sunday week at Telstra Stadium for a date in the grand final on October 3 as Lockyer gets us underway. And fielded by Nathan Feen, and Rahihi, whose offloads close to half-time were as good as they get against the Broncos' defence. Morrison has been good coming off the bench, met front on there by Tate. 8 is the margin to start the second half. Here is O'Donnell. Headed back in field, Feen there front on. O'Donnell, 14 tackles, 14 hit-ups in the first 40 minutes. As Jensen gets back to within 15 metres of halfway. His run was ended by Stagg. Feen kicks. This is from inside the 40. The angle's good from Nathan Feen. Hunt gets across to bat it back to the field of play.
No.
The touchy says it's gone out. It's a 40-20.
Got the flag up.
Well, is it a 40-20 or has Carmichael touched the football while he's in touch? It's the same result. Great kick from Nathan Feen.
Well, he's ruled there, the touch judge, that Carmichael Hunt came into contact with a ball when he had one leg over the sideline. The ball was a good half a metre.
So that negates the 40-20 and comes to a Cowboy scrum through.
So the Cowboys with the ball, 15 metres out. This is Matty Bowen. What a way to start the second half with Heno. Met front on there by Webke and Stagg. 10 out from the line, out of dummy half. Mick Williams. He's from Singleton. He's a long way from home here tonight. He's a metre from the line. Morrison, out of dummy half. He has a shot at them. Held up there by Sivanasiva and Stagg.
Bowens to the left.
It is desperate. It is so desperate to start the second half as the Cowboys with Feen holds it up there for Norton. Try to fend on Berrigan, who was able to take the Cowboys captain to ground 9 metres away from the line. Feen again, back towards the Broncos posts, and this time it's Big Webke there on the Cowboys halfback. 8 away, last tackle with Bowen. His kick, intercepted in flight by Lockyer. Steps away from Jensen, cut down from behind by Singh. Magnificent from Darren Lockyer.
It's inspirational stuff there from Darren Lockyer. Made 40 metres, great tackle by Matt Singh.
And then Aiken kept it alive with Berrigan. Counter punch from Brisbane. There's plenty of spirit left there. Led here by Tallis. 35 metres from the line. Rahihi got across to him with Norton. This is Berrigan taking off at speed for Stagg. Almost away from Bowman. Kept it alive back inside with Berrigan. Berrigan just a metre short from the line. It's that man Singh on the spot to make the tackle. To the short side, they have a shot. 2 goes over the sideline. All hands on deck. And the Cowboys have earned themselves a scrum fee.
Their defence tonight has just been outstanding. Big chance here. Berrigan, Stagg inside ball. Looked maybe a bit suspect, but it's all right. And then there's at least 5, 6 or 7 Cowboys. 5 in the end. And that sort of defence wins semi-finals. The Cowboys are new to semi-final football. They've caught on fast.
Scrum 10 metres out from their own line, and the Cowboys with the ball with Bowman. Let's go to the sideline, Matty Johns.
Well, Andrew, you were actually in the Cowboys sheds at half-time. What was the mood like?
Yeah, mixed emotions from Graham Murray. He was very happy with their defence, but their last tackle options he was livid with, and judging by that last kick from Matty Bowen, straight into Darren Lockyer's hands, he won't be too happy with that either.
Rahihi offloading again with Matt Bowen. Matt Bowen dancing across the 30-metre line, and Tallis is there with Ike, and he's lost the ball. So the Cowboys, this ebb and flow in this game with some errors inside their own halves. Both teams have been guilty of it tonight. And this time, Bowen gives a little opportunity now for Brisbane. It's 8-0, but it's a long way from home. It's a long way from this game being decided. 31 metres out. Semi-final football in Townsville.
Let's just line it up, Gordon. Make sure you're binding him, mate. Get in, Tony.
In Melbourne against the Bulldogs tomorrow afternoon. On the Panthers side of the draw. As Brisbane with Hunt. Back with Berrigan. Got away from Norton, got away from another. Takes on Bowen, goes past him. 10 metres from the line. That's tackle number 1. Iken waits at dummy half. He's with the ball. Casey Maguire up to the line and inside. That is Tate, who tries to stand. He won't be able to offload. In fact, it was Stagg out of dummy half. Goes Iken away with Tallis. Able to offload that time for Tupou. And the defence, with all the sting of the first minute, is able to force the turnover on the young winger. And the Cowboys come away with the ball yet again with Bowman. 15 out from their own line. Morrison. Oh, that is hard from Siva.
And there's a big effort from Glenn Morrison as well. He's playing in the front row in the absence of Shane Tronk. He's up there with this man, Paul Rauhihi. It's not an easy place to slot into as Matt Bowen kicks well inside the 40.
He's got the angle again. This time it's Kelly going back. He'll cut it off 25 metres out. Kelly confronted by Hannah. He's clipped him a little high. Across the shoulder, says Tim Mander. Broncos in possession with Carmichael Hunt. Front on defence. O'Donnell.
That's a good decision by the referee. Play on. And this is where the Cowboys want the Brisbane side to have quick play the balls. Again, many players slow in coming back to help out. That's 3 gone. They've gone nowhere.
Tate is the man who plays it on the 30. At the time it was Jensen getting a little physical there with McWilliams. Webke on the inside ball. Great read by the Cowboys defence. You can see Siva down on his haunches. There's Lockyer. Loads there for Carroll. And O'Donnell is there front on yet again for the North Queensland side. Last tackle. They're only back to their 40 and they fielded the kick 25 out from their own line. Lockyer's kick is deep. And it is Singh going all the way back, almost to the dead ball line. Perfectly weighted from Lockyer. Chasers led by big Gordon Tallis, who cleans up Matty Singh 10 metres out from the line. Now with Ty Williams. And Williams confronted there by Kelly. Got away from Kelly, but not away from Carroll. And now penalty to North Queensland.
Yeah, Stuart Kelly putting the flop on. The tackle had been completed by Tony Carroll. Trying to get to his feet. Big game from Ty Williams. And Kelly couldn't resist.
Ty Williams, like so many of his teammates, playing only his second finals match tonight, have handled the occasion. Now with McWilliams. This is Fern. Tronk is back. A Redcliffe Player of the Year last season. It's a massive step up. 49 metres away from the Broncos line. Stagg rolled away from the tackle. O'Donnell runs straight there, and Lockyer. Then Tate comes in with a little right-hander. No damage done. Bowen. Now he's got that bandaging around the calf. 31 metres away from the Broncos line. McWilliams left with Miles. Then the ball is on the chest of Hannay. Lockyer's called in for defence again. That's shades of Origin. 19 metres out from the line. Miles across with Freen, couldn't handle. Able to come back up with the ball, the little number 7 for North Queensland. But the defence is there, and it was Stagg, and that is the last tackle for North Queensland. Hasn't been their best set of the night. With it is Miles. His kick came off the legs of Carroll, into the arms of Stagg. And Brisbane, he's lost it, David Stagg. One-on-one. Oh boy, 15 metres out from the Brisbane line.
Well, Tim Mendes saying a one-on-one steal there. Once again, pretty poor option in the end. Not much room to get that ball through. And it's Stagg. And McWilliam, yes, the sole defender, forced the ball loose.
And again, we have time off. But this is one of the biggest chances of the game. The Cowboys with a scrum fee. 8.5 minutes into the second half. Bowen, there's the step. There's another one. Gets past Sivanasiva. 5 metres from the line. McWilliams. Fee. With a step. He looks to Burrow. Hunter's there to make the tackle. And stripped him of the ball.
No. Get
It's
out
a
of it.
penalty, Cowboys. Mander's right in the middle. So too is Webke.
Away you go. We've got a penalty here. No, Shane was a rounding. Are you making a complaint?
No.
He was a rounding and you're the second man in. Lee McWilliams. It's a penalty, Darren.
Yeah.
That's how you lose your advantage. Okay, there was nothing in that. You've come in and it's all blown up because you've come in. Okay, we've got a penalty here for the stripping of the ball.
Well, in the middle of that, we almost had a biting allegation. Mander said, do you want to place a report? Webke said, no.
2 points.
Not quite using the word. They're going for the goal. It'll be Josh Hannay. Here at Dairy Farmers Stadium. Live finals footy on Channel 9. How good is it? A Saturday night in Townsville. And the Cowboys with their centre, Josh Hannay. A kick from 11 metres out. It's around the same distance to the side of the uprights. They wait, the fans. What a night, what a week it's been for this team. What a month it's been. Hannay for the 10-0 lead. That is the score. In the first semi-final, there is 11 gone in the second half.
And a couple of penalties in a row for similar offences. That's a stripping one against Carmichael Hunt. Now, there you can see Shane Webke react. He said to the referee, I've been bitten. The referee said, do you want to go ahead with this? He said, no.
So we restart play and a high bounce there for Bowen. He's into action again and the crowd lifts. He's almost back to the 20. He has been great for them again tonight. And we're seeing good ground again back to the 30. Low in the tackle was Maguire. It was a quick play. The ball stacked. Did well out of marker on Bowen. And Bowen is contained 15 metres inside the North Queensland half. McWilliams away with Tronk. He spun away from Sivanasiva. He's now 5 short of halfway. Is able to roll away from Stagg and McWilliams takes off. Tronk gets another run. He was standing there ready to take his position. They said, off you go again, young Shane, and he answered the call. Last tackle. And Miles kick. Looking to place it right to the corner. Difficult bounce there for Hunt. Then picking up the ball and is confronted by Williams. The number 2 is having a 10 out of 10 game. And there's been a lost ball. Kelly's lost it. 5 out from the line. And this crowd, they've gone proper.
Yeah, nothing going right for the Broncos at all. And here we are, 10-0. 28 minutes remaining. Rahihi, he's had a fantastic game tonight. 20 tackles, 11 hit-ups, plenty of offloads in that as well. Kelly bringing the ball out. Williams there again. Sargent over the top, ball loose.
Semi-final pressure. Fiend passes up for Bowen. They were waiting for the right step. They know it's coming. It's still not all that easy to stop. He plays it 15 metres out. Tronk with the ball in front of the Broncos posts. There's 3 in the tackle. Webke looks to get the big bloke off his feet. He's unsuccessful. McWilliams left with a captain. That is Norton running at Lockyer. And taken to ground by Lockyer with Sivanasiva. 9 away. They lead by 10. Miles away with Fiend. He had Jensen on his inside and Webke was waiting. With Stagg to make the tackle. Williams in a dummy half. Miles is left. Fiend was right. They go the inside play with Tronk. He's held up over the top by Carroll. Last tackle, Cowboys. McWilliams. Left is the call. Bowen got away from Lockyer. There's the step again. He stretched. He came up short.
Oh, so close. The Cowboys have got the heavyweight champs back against the ropes on their heels. They just can't deliver the knockout punch.
And now Tate. Oh, he's passed 5 metres out from his own line to Eichen. Are they rattled? They appear to be on the edge, the Broncos.
Oh, high shot here. This will help Brisbane.
Bit high, mate.
They need that kind of penalty to get away from their line.
Matthew Johns, sideline.
Yeah, you talk about the Broncos being rattled. I tell you what, the one thing the Broncos have got, they've got a winning culture. So often you think you've got their measure and they just get back in the contest. They're so dangerous simply because they're used to winning.
And the thing about the Broncos, they score one try, they can score two in a hurry. No doubt about that. Seen them do it plenty of times over the years, especially in big games.
Parker got up swinging on Miles. Miles wants to have another go at him. Meantime, the Broncos spread the ball left with Berrigan. He got past Singh. They're over halfway with Tupou inside the 30. Brisbane, plenty of fight left in them. Berrigan for Lockyer. Up it comes with Maguire. He had Carroll on his outside. He selects Tate to pass to. Now with Kelly. He's inside the 20. And Hannay, a flying tackle. Brings him to ground 15 metres out. Tate with the ball. Wide ball. They're going to stretch them. Lockyer. There's a good pass, and the tackle was superb from Norton on Carlaw. Tallis, Lockyer. Are they short on that right side? The Cowboys. Berrigan back out with Lockyer. Inside for Carlaw. This is Stagg. And the defence, the last line is magnificent. Lockyer, last tackle, doesn't get a kick in. Well, how good is that from the Cowboys?
Paul Bowman made two tackles in the one movement. He got up after making one and then found himself faced by an attacking player, came up with it. There's the first. They'll go back his way again. There he is making the second. That's great stuff.
And now McWilliams from dummy half he goes. What an asset they have. The dummy half off the bench. The starting hook is great as well, Aaron Payne. This is Jensen running into Tony Carroll, who chalks up yet another tackle for the night. He's up to 30. Tony Carroll. Cowboys on their 40-metre line. The kick will come from Bowen. That's from inside the 40. Kelly knows it. And he gets back 15 metres out from his own line. He's contemplating the pass here to Carmichael Hunt. They've had some problems bringing the ball back. It makes it hard when you've got tackles like that too from Nathan Feen.
I wonder if the Cowboys are having second thoughts about allowing Nathan Feen to go to the Warriors next year. His last few games have been the best I've ever seen Nathan Feen play.
We saw Sam Fireday waiting on the bench, 19 years of age. He's out there now. With it is Tate, and there's another great tackle from Hannay. 30 metres away from their line. Fireday's got his first touch. Another Townsville local in the Broncos side. Quick play the ball for Eichen. He's over the 40 for Lockyer. Parker runs into a tackle from Sargent. 5 metres short of halfway. Tackle number 5. Eichen will kick. And this time, Bowen will get across to it. It's only 5 out from the North Queensland line. Look out if he gets some space. He links up there with Ty Williams. He got away from one, and Fiday makes the tackle. As Payne is sent back into the battle, and McWilliams is the player to the bench. And Bowen is taken down there by Tate. 17 minutes into the second half, and only 2 points added since the break. That a goal to Josh Hannay. Just one try tonight. Cowboys, 25 out from their own line. Tronk runs straight into Fiday. There is a battle. 2 Mack trucks front on. Up with Sargent. That time running at Parker. He's back to the 40. They will have another opportunity to attempt the 40-20. Feen's got the job. He did a couple of steps over that 40-metre line, and Hunt's got to it on the full. Hasn't been too many occasions where he's had the chance to do that tonight.
It's a great line chasing again on that kick. But this is still a very nervous scoreline for the Cowboys, 10-0. The opposition only need to score twice and convert, and they're in front. And the Cowboys know that Brisbane are very capable of doing so, despite the fact that after an hour, there's still 0 on the score sheet.
There's Ty Williams again. He makes yet another tackle. 11 metres inside their own half. Eichen with it as Lockyer. Fireday straight away onto the field, and plenty of touches as well. Around his legs was Payne. Eichen, centre field. Lockyer tries to chip. Here comes Berrigan. Gets the bounce. He's inside the 30. Lockyer backs up. Takes it on the boot. And the Cowboys come up with the ball.
Yeah, danger signs. Well done by Darren Lockyer and Sean Berrigan. They've looked like the 2 most likely to create some damage in the Cowboys' defence. Great little kick. Well taken by Berrigan. Lockyer backing up, but ordinary pass, just a bit far away. Plenty of Cowboys here again in cover.
Yeah, led by Aaron Payne. The hooker getting back to help out as we've got someone winded.
With Paul Bowman down, we'll break in the first semi-final. 10-0 to the Cowboys.
Both lanes must now turn left when going into the stadium. The signals override any signage.
Referee Tim Mander blows time back on, and Sargent tackled outside the 30 by Carlaw. Now with Tronk. He's back over the 40. He takes Thaiday with him, almost all the way to halfway. And this time the runner's from Payne, 42 metres away from the Broncos line. Payne up with Bowen. 21 minutes remaining here in Townsville, and Brisbane back in possession after the Cowboys played out their set. Live finals football on 9. This is the first semi. Cowboys lead by 10. This is Tallis trying to steamroll his way forward. And this desperate defensive line of the Cowboys makes the tackle again. Carlaw this time. Cut down low in the tackle of Singh. 15 metres inside their own half. Brisbane with Thaiday. He's wound up the young bloke, and why not? Tronk was there that time with Norton and Jensen. 5 short of halfway. Lockyer's got them deep to the right. Here it comes. With it is Maguire. Good ball for Carroll. Wrapping around is Tate. You know who's there again? The number 2, Ty Williams. Last tackle. 1 metre inside the Cowboys' half. Lockyer, they rushed up. It was Payne. Here's trouble. Here's an overlap. Thaiday. Out with Carlaw. Inside for Tallis. This is Lockyer. 39 metres out. It's been charged down. Parker's got the ball. It's play on.
Not played at.
Turn up. Wait.
So the changeover on the last. There's no restart of the tackle count there. North Queensland come up with a ball, but Sterlo, I thought they had the overlap on the left.
Well, the last tackle, you just don't do that with Darren Lockyer. We say it all the time. The pass was on the outside there. They came back and they forced Lockyer to kick again. There's Tronk.
How good's he go? If there was a Queensland State of Origin side being picked tonight, he would be the first prop picked. He's just been sensational. And this bloke's gone real good as well. Sargent.
Payne in a dummy half. 40 metres away from the line. Payne takes off. He'll take 10. Get them a little closer. Offloads for Williams. Play on. It comes back with Norton. Puts it up for Matty Bowen. He looked at Gordon Tallis. He ran away from Tallis. Then he passes on the bounce to Singh. And he's 31 metres away from the Broncos line. Last tackle. Back with Jensen. They're a little disorganised here. Feen rather eventually ends up with the ball and puts the high one up for Hunt to defuse. He doesn't get a hand on it. It's back in play for Parker. And the Broncos have possession 15 metres out from their own line. They are still in the contest. Here is Berrigan. Taken front on, 21 metres out from his own line. You go into the final quarter of the game. The margin is 10. No one is comfortable. They're all on the edge of their seats. From up in the Cape, all the way down to the border. Here's Lockyer. Passes for Tate. Puts a fend on Miles. And it's taken to ground by O'Donnell. Right on halfway, Kelly. Lockyer, maybe thinking another chip. This is Maguire. He held the ball up for Tallis. Spin and pass without looking for Berrigan. Scoops it up for Big Tupou. Tupou taken front on by Bowman. Last tackle for the Broncos. Now 5 inside their own half. Lockyer, a left foot kick. More work for Matty Bowen. 15 metres out from his own line. Chase, well, the line's a little ragged here from Brisbane. This is when Bowen is dangerous, but Carroll was there to make yet another tackle. 17 and a half remaining with Matt Singh. That time front on into Parker. 31 metres from their own line. They too are playing it a little slowly now, the Cowboys. The tempo is not lifted. O'Donnell on the 40. Carroll around his legs. Ty Williams almost back to halfway. He's inside. Pass found the halfback Feen. But waiting for Feen was Parker. Payne. Southerners back out there. The back rower for the Cauboys. Caught the plate in the tackle of Carlaw. He thought he still had right to run. Bowen's kick. Not all that big. And Carmichael Hunt has another run. He's run around the outside of Norton. Look out. Here goes Tupou. Down the left wing. Away from Singh. Away from Feen. Oh, he's put a foot on the sideline. Tupou was away and maybe headed for one of the great semi-final tries.
Oh, would have been a beauty. He had about, 60 metres to run. Singh started it, Fiend finished it off. He lost balance and Fiend forced him into touch. Matt Singh, a not a bad attempt, and then Fiend, that's brilliant stuff. And once again, that's the sort of defence that wins semi-finals. If Fiend misses, he's away under the sticks.
Lockyer in trouble again. Thumb or wrist is the problem. He looks in a bit of pain. He winced as the trainer got to him.
Skin of the teeth at the moment, the Brisbane Broncos. I know they nearly scored then. But this next 5 minutes, the Cowboys can get across. I think they'd put them away. At the moment, the scoreline, more than anything else, says Brisbane can win this game. Not general play.
Luke O'Donnell bounced away from Carlaw, who came again to make the tackle 40 metres out from the line. Morrison's ready to go again. Getting last instructions from Billy Johnston, the trainer. Sargent with the ball for the Cowboys. Fanny's right. He's been great off the bench. 25 metres from the line. Carroll makes his 32nd tackle of the night. Here is Fiend. Holds it up for Bowen. Tried to get away from Tallis. Offloaded for Jensen. Spins away from Fiano. And wrestled the ground there by Carlaw. 15 out. 10 nil is the score. And there is 15 minutes remaining. Payne from dummy half this time. Cut down by Parker. Last tackle. Southern. With it is Miles. The kick to the in goal. Lockyer goes back. Knocks it dead, does he? Oh, Hannay got there. Hannay got a challenge, but Lockyer had forced it. Take a deep breath.
There's a better kick from David Miles into the in-goal area. The chase is on. Lockyer turned. A little bit of interference there from O'Donnell. Hannay comes late.
Well, Hannay's taken a dead for mine.
Yeah, it has. It should be a 20-metre tap, and it is.
And
they have changed their minds, which I think is fair enough.
It is. Well, I think the Cowboys will be disappointed they went upstairs.
I think Brisbane Carmichael Hunt needs to inject himself into this Brisbane attacking line. I think he needs to come into the front line. He's a player who can both create opportunities for his outside men and also make breaks on his own. Haven't seen enough of him in attack, and they seem to be lacking a bit of attacking options. He needs more football, Hunt.
30 metres out from their line. 14 remaining in this first semi-final. Parker, big run, almost back to halfway. Southern there with Payne. Aiken with it is Lockyer. Switch of play for Berrigan, still looking dangerous. 5 metres inside the Cowboys half, out of dummy half goes Aiken. Good stuff, Brisbane. Lockyer's pass not so good. Kelly has to go back for it and does well to field it. Almost back on halfway. Red Tate infield with Berrigan. Well, he's the bloke who's got in a little closer to the action. And he just did a canter almost into the defence of Payne and Morrison. 42 metres out, last tackle for Brisbane. Lockyer, little chip. Tallis is on the chase, doesn't get the bounce. Cowboys come up with the ball. A chip for Gordon Tallis. Yeah. They will try it all tonight.
David Miles coming up with the football. Bit scrappy there in the end for the Cowboys, but fortunately they came up with the footy. As Bowman into the clear, taken from behind by Stagg.
Almost back to halfway, he's lost the ball. Bowman loses the ball.
Well, this is about the time last week that Canterbury started to make an impression on the big lead set up by the Cowboys. It's an important period for both teams. This next 5 minutes, it's a period where the Cowboys could go on to next week, or where the Brisbane Broncos can finally put themselves into this game. Now he looks like he's getting ready for action. 10-0. It's not a big lead despite the fact there's only 13.
Not for the first time tonight. 3 of their front rows on the bench. Morrison's up in the front row. Here's Carroll on halfway. Taken by Miles. I'm very concerned for Lockyer at the moment. You've got to suspect there may even be a broken thumb there with a strapping. He throws a wide ball with Stagg. And Stagg got away from Singh, and Tupou's put it down for Brisbane. Another opportunity slips through the fingers.
Well, they're finally getting to the extremities of the field, Brisbane. Once again, Matt Singh races up to try and cut it off. Not up to the task on that occasion. They get to the outside, and Gary Tupou had a chance to beat Nathan Fiend and head to the corner. What is his third, fourth game? Unfortunately, couldn't do it.
What do you think was going through Nathan Fiend's head?
Oh, no.
Oh, not again.
So the Cowboys come up with the ball, and Matty Singh, he was collected just a little high. He was falling into the tackle though of Carroll. 41 metres out from their line. Miles with it. Here's Hannay. One of the many local lads in the side on halfway. Sideline comment, Matthew Johns.
Yeah, one of the real keys to the Cowboys in the defence of Matt Singh and Ty Williams. They've done a great job on the Canterbury centres last week by rushing outside in. They're doing the same tonight. They aren't afraid to leave a man over if it means being aggressive and proactive.
Bowen out of dummy half. Ignites them again with O'Donnell. Carlaw, ball and all tackle. And that is the last, and it is 30 metres from the line. Payne away with Fiend. Able to steady and kick. Williams is coming. He's had a big night. Carmichael Hunt, though, again is able to come up with a catch.
Wait, Ben.
They will march back to the 20.
Wait.
The Broncos, they trail by 10. There's 11 minutes remaining. The first semi-final. Tallis is taken low by Norton, the two captains. Iken looking for a runner. He's got Tupou, who's had a mixed night. Almost back to the 40 now for Brisbane. Jensen's in a bit of trouble here for the Cowboys. He's been left behind. Fireday with a step. But taken low in the tackle of Morrison. That's Rod Jensen in a lot of pain. With it is Lockyer. Lockyer runs past Parker. Links up with Hunt. They've called obstruction.
Corey Parker's come through, taking a man out. He has got his pass away.
You hear the ruling of Tim Mander.
Yes, it all got a bit crowded there. Little set play. Lockyer drifting across the field, looking to create something. Tallis off. Neville Costigan there hasn't had much time tonight as well. Parker takes out Aaron Payne.
And the Cowboys are slowing the game up. Time not stopped by Tim Mander, and they've soaked up a good 40 seconds on the penalty being awarded and now kicking for the line. They are singing here at Dairy Farmers Stadium. Payne away with Morrison. Put a fend on Parker, who's able to make the tackle. 25 metres from the line. Cowboys looking to set up a clash with the Roosters next Sunday. They're 15 metres away. Played by Southern. Here comes Fiend. Fiend inside for Miles. Front on is Carroll. 40th tackle for the night, thank you. 15 metres away from the line. Payne offloads there with Morrison. Almost away from some desperate defence from Brent Tate. Payne a dummy half. 10 away from the line. Fiend with it is Bowen. There's the jink. Can't offload this time. Wrapped up by Maguire. Last tackle. Norton shaped the kick. Now kick strong off the boot. It's over the dead ball line. They're still alive, Brisbane. With 9 remaining, what can they muster to keep their season alive? The team that finished third.
Well, it's got to come quickly. Good charge there from Shane Webke. Now Ben Iken out of dummy half there. Good movers in 2 tackles. But the clock is now becoming a real enemy for them. Lockyer again on the shorter side. Second man to Carmichael Hunt. The winger and the centre combined to make the tackle.
I noticed Matt Bowen now defending not far behind the line to protect the short kick.
Lockyer unloads for Webke. He ploughs ahead again. He's taken to ground by little Jensen. 5 short of halfway. Not so little, but he is when he stands side by side with Big Shane. Lockyer's pass. Kept the line. Play on. Berrigan comes up with the ball. I think it was touched by Morrison.
Restarted, 6 more tackles.
31 metres away. Chance with Brisbane. Iken. 8 minutes remaining. They play to keep their season alive. Berrigan for Webke. Webke's lost the ball. Cowboys are back in possession. And the counter-attack. Bowen steps away from Tate twice. Now he straightens. Runs at Hunt. Bounces away from Hunt. You need kryptonite to stop him. What a run, Matty Bowen. O'Donnell now. Taken low by Fireday on halfway. Singh out of dummy half. Makes another 15 metres. Other Broncos out on their feet. You're watching it unfold here on Channel 9. Miles kicks. He's got him chasing back. Kelly. Kelly leads and gets it over the dead ball line. Superb set from the Cowboys.
It's a nice finish, and you look at the body language of the Brisbane team. Matt John spoke about the petrol tank evaporating quickly. I think we're almost there. Well, Matt Bowen, look at him.
It's just magic, isn't it? This kid, if you're any coach or any club was to say which player would you like in your side at the moment, it is Matt Bowen. And then smart play by David Miles. It wasn't the 5th tackle, but let's put it in the end goal. Let's make them chase. Let's make them work. They're just about out on their feet now.
Short drop out, Fatty, and it's taken not by Hannay. It's play on for Brisbane. It must have only just travelled the 10. And Kelly comes up with the ball. You could add a penalty against Hannay for making a play at the ball before it gone the 10. Webke.
And Tate was hurt in trying to take that football, getting some attention now.
The ball doesn't have to land, it only has to break the plane of the 10-metre line. And it's only just done that, as now the Broncos attack left, and the defence gets across at number 7. Nathan Feen there with a tackle on Stagg. 15 metres inside their own half. Short side play, Berrigan. He's been dangerous this second half. He's almost the most likely at the moment to crack the Cowboys' defence. Lockyer spinning on halfway. With it is Maguire. Maguire is taken to ground by Norton. They are 45 metres from the line. There is 6 minutes remaining. Lockyer, there's another chip. The chase is being led by Hunt. The bounce goes the way of Luke O'Donnell. Well, you saw the celebrations last week for the Cowboys. Can you imagine what it's going to be like tonight? They lead by 10, and there's 5.5 minutes remaining. They are 2 weeks away from the grand final.
And don't forget, this football team has never beaten the Brisbane Broncos. 16 times they've faced them. Twice they got 20-all draws against them, but never a success. What a night to do that. Finals football. This would put them 1 game away from a grand final appearance if they can get home through this last 5 minutes.
Inspired run from Rahihi. Across field with a fend. It'll be followed up by Morrison. What courage. 29 metres from the line. The Cowboys chant us up again. 25 away. Feen able to pass for Bowen. Bowen's got them dancing in defence as well. They don't know which way he's going to step. It was a good tackle by Tate. Last play, Cowboys. With it is Feen. He props back. He kicks for the corner again. Carmichael Hunt's getting across. The ball's batted back infield. It's play on. Payne taken away by Lockyer. Brisbane have the ball yet again. Last line stuff. Stagg with it. The Broncos 10 out. 4.5 minutes remaining and a 10-0 scoreline. They haven't been kept scoreless all year. They've been beaten away from home only twice. And Esterlo mentioned, never beaten by the Cowboys. Berrigan, Lockyer, short pass with Carroll. Kelly comes up with it. Play on again for Brisbane. Kelly tries to step away from Miles.
Not played out in making the tackle, so tackle count wasn't restarted. Berrigan.
Another kick. Got it through the legs of Manda.
Play
he
on.
was knocked down after kicking. Here's trouble. Bowen steps and is tackled 35 metres out. Feen a dummy half. 35 away. Norton works his way forward. Brisbane, the last time they were kept scoreless was 2001. The Cowboys just want to win. They don't care. Here's Southern. He's 15 out from the line. The crowd is in full voice. It comes up with Feen. Inside for Singh. Intercepted with Carroll. Carroll is over the 30. I don't know where he gets his energy from.
Oh, this game's had everything. Dead set everything. Matt Singh was under the sticks there, but Carroll snuck a hand in there and then ran away. Here's Hunt. Can he do anything?
Keeps it alive. Tupou was almost back to halfway. As we watch the play unfold, Gordon Tallis watches on from the bench for Brisbane in what is going to be his last game if the Cowboys hang on. Parker's with the ball. Spun away there from Morrison. Berrigan under pressure. Webke dives on the loose ball. 3 metres short of halfway. Eichen with it. He'll try another chip. Eichen's going to get to it on the full. No, he doesn't. Miles has come up with the ball. And the Cowboys crown another hero as Sargent gets ready to come back on. 2.5 remaining. With it is Morrison. Away from Stagg. Here is Bowman. He is 49 metres from the line. The raging bull. He watches on. He knows it's just about over. Southern. 38 metres out from the line. Rahihi to the bench for the Cowboys. With it is Feen. Here is Bowen. Inside with Sargent. Kept alive for Hannay. Tries to stand. Gets away from the tackle of Kelly. Hannay with a kick for the corner. Hannay takes it on the toe. Hannay has scored. Oh, Hannay has gone over for the Cowboys. What about this? They're off to the video referee. Amazing here in Townsville.
Well, let's hope it is a try because it deserved it. It was brilliant from Josh Hannay. Their centres are equal to any centre combination in the competition. Bowman's been superb to the right. Hannay to the left, mistake free. Look at the work he's got to do. Steps out of the tackle of Stuart Kelly. The dummy to Ty Williams. Puts the kick through deliberately for himself. Met with some interference. Straightened up. Kicked the football ahead again. Carmichael Hunt gets in the road. Josh Hannay believes that he's got downward pressure on the football.
Just have to check the grounding here. He's getting down first, getting down low. Right hand. No try. Nice try, but no try.
Now, it's no try if he's knocked on with the football off his arm. He can put the torso on top of the football, so the ruling will be the first touch off the arm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. He hit his right arm. Oh, but it's exciting stuff. This has just been a great week here in Townsville.
Here's the decision. No try, and it's a 20-minute restart. Graham Murray watches on. The fans are already celebrating. The team that made their debut in 1995. They had to wait 10 years to play finals footy. They graduated last week. They've got their honours tonight. Their master's degree here in Townsville.
And their concentration's intact. They dropped both wingers back so the restart couldn't have been kicked downfield.
Stagg is tackled. 9 out from the line, 9 out from halfway. Tupou in a dummy half. With the ball is Costigan. Costigan 5 short of halfway. There is 90 seconds remaining. The Broncos with Maguire. For Lockyer. Wide ball for Tate. Here goes Kelly. There is Williams. Makes another tackle. Play on for Brisbane. Tate keeps it alive. Back with it is Carmichael Hunt. He goes across field. Hunt 45 metres out. With it is Berrigan. Now for Webke. The Cowboys make another tackle. 10-0 with Eichen. He kicks. Bowen will get across to it. Chasing through a Stagg. Bowen back for the ball and takes a touch in goal. Line drop out and the Broncos cannot win. The Cowboys, I don't know about a 10-second count, they'll count down the final 50. What about this here in Townsville?
Oh, they've gone off. It's not full time yet, but they know it's coming. It's not far away. And the Cowboys now only one win away from heading into a grand final. Can you believe it? Well, you better.
As back comes Parker. It is just all Cowboys here. Brisbane are going to make their exit in week 2 of the finals. With it is Maguire. Now Costigan. And this defence. It is championship-winning defence. They have kept the Broncos scoreless. It hasn't happened for 3 years. Maguire, another kick. Singh goes back. His little mate Matty Bowen's there. And Bowen will run 100 if he has to. Taken by Stagg. What about this? They've done it, the Cowboys.
Queensland, let's hear it from our boys, the Cowboys.
A 10